Hello and welcome, everybody. This is going on a little bit early, so I am just watching this video here of the Magico M9 being assembled. This is just something I've put on as a intro to this little live session I'm about to do here. Has nothing to do with what I'm doing today, but because I'm on a little bit earlier than I said I was going to be on, we're just going to do this for the next maybe 7 minutes until the 7 o'clock Eastern time comes around, and I hope that this is entertaining. So call this the countdown. This is the 7-minute countdown, and I'm going to do a bunch of other like, hey, I'm going live right now. I get on my Instagram over here. Thank you for everybody that comes by to watch. I really appreciate you coming to view my channel to see what kind of content goes on over here. As you can tell, everything here is a little bit different. I pride myself on being a bit different, finding the avenues that are not commonplace, that are not always anticipated, that are not like the majority that's out there, but also find a niche spot within the normal or the abnormal to present something that's a little bit different perspective, but also valuable. So let me see if I can just go live here to story. And I don't need to show my face. So let me just do this real quick right here while I'm on air. Hello, everybody on the Instagram world. This is me. I'm about to go live. We've got a pre-party going on. So drop by the YouTube channel. Link is in the bio. And come by for a discussion and a sound demo. Yeah, that's how we do it. So that's going out to my Instagram channel. We'll see if we can get some other viewers in here. So right now we're just watching this M9 video as like a intro. It's pretty incredible looking speakers. They're huge. Yes. Hey, how's it going, man? Nice to see you, RGA, my friend. Yeah, this is a little bit early. Leaving like a bro, huh? What? I don't even know what that means, man. But yeah, I decided to come on jam. Love hate, so I can't. Oh no! How can you be an audio guy and not hear me? That's great. It's nice to see you though. So while this is counting down, I just want to go back here to the beginning and just kind of show a little bit more. We're a little bit ahead of time. Oh, got it. Got it. I'm translating weird. I'm a little bit early here, so what I want to do is just set up the scenario here. So what I'm going to be doing in the video, let me just stop sharing this tab. Turn this one down, and we'll go over here instead. Yes. So what's happening in this video is I will have 3 different videos that I've done. Kilowatt for the first time. Ooh, that's cool. That's nice. Open it up a little bit. Nice. So what I'm going to do today is I've got 3 videos that I've recorded, pre-recorded, and I've loaded to my YouTube channel. And I came into this StreamYard app to try and figure out how I can share the recordings that I've already done, because I want to be able to demo them for the listener one at a time and have like their individual tracks so you can A, B, and C compare them, right? So I understand, and we all know that you can't hear what they actually sound like, but you will be able to hear differences between them, and their characters are going to be consistent across that difference from whatever device you're listening through. So that's the premise. The premise is you get an idea of their character compared to each other across the 3 videos when I play them in succession. So I'm just going to go back and forth and play with the comments here as we go along, and we'll see how this goes. I'm going to play a little bit of the first one, and I want to start with this one actually. So we're going to play a little bit of this one all the way through, and I'll bounce back and forth between them. I figured out a way to do that. So let's just play this first one out and see how it goes. Tell me if you can actually hear what's going on. I could feel it in my bones. Now, I imagine my voice is going to be loud now, so. So now the cool thing is what I'm going to do. I can pause this one, go here. And now you have the other set. I don't know what that crackling sound is. That was in the recording. And now we can change to this one. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on. Not shut down, hanging around. God, 'cause darling, there was nothing right. Oh, I messed up. Here we go. Sorry. I forgot that every time I change tabs, I have to change the sharing. So. Hanging around. God. 'Cause darling, there was nothing right. When all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used. When I think about the way we used to be. When I think about the things you took from me. I know that I am so much. While you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. I'm better off when I look at what I've done. So I can't share like immediately. It takes a little bit of. So yeah, this is a rather unique way of doing this type of a demo. I mean, normally you'd have them all edited together. So this time around, like what I wanted to do is actually have the 3 videos that I've already done and recorded played together. The problem is applications I can't play the videos through an application and have that stream, but I can actually redirect the stream volume from YouTube channels or clips through the stream. So I'm hoping that this is actually broadcasting properly, because otherwise this whole video is going to be a bit of a wash, and I'm just going to spend some time here with the people in the chat. So what I'm going to do is actually fast forward through these songs a little bit and see if I can play the next little bit. I won't be on live very long. I only want to do this long enough to get all these clips of the 3 songs that I've recorded from each model one at a time. As you can see, when the clips change, the speakers that are on the desk in the exact same spot with the same amplifier at the same volume, the same tracks, all of that is together inside this each clip here. So let me just fast forward and get to the next song. I'll do this one to here. Yeah, a little bit tricky to navigate through some of these. Interesting. So yeah, I'm assuming my voice is going to be a lot louder than the songs. I'm going to skip ahead to the last song. There we go. Yeah, this comparison is actually almost what I thought was going to happen when I first picked up all of these, and I knew I was going to have all of these speakers in my collection. I figured that what I was going to hear was kind of what I'm hearing here. The Bowers and Wilkins sound, from my experience, is they've got a really decent low end, so large cabinet, 6.5-inch driver. The highs are really clear and detailed, but their mid-range is a little bit washed in the middle. It's a little bit thin. The Monolith Encore B6 has got a little bit subdued on the highs with a soft dome tweeter, The bass is really present, so they've got a lot of bass like the Bowers and Wilkins do, but the mid-range on the Monolith is a little bit better than the Bowers, but the highs on the Bowers are, how's it going, man? Yeah, so that the Bowers and Wilkins highs are better than the Monolith, but then when I switch to the Sonus Fabers, the Sonus Fabers are kind of like a good sweet spot between the two, where they have really full mids, they have really clean highs, but because it's only a 6-inch woofer, they don't have as much bass. So it's a very interesting sort of dynamic between the three. And by far, like, my favorite sound are definitely the Sonus Fabers. Given that they are a smaller bookshelf with a smaller driver, they're going to have less bass, but I anticipated that. So let's see. That was a little bit confusing for me. So they all sound great. I don't know, what I find interesting though is between all of them, I'm going to let this roll out. The Sonus Fabers have this particular set. They have a voice of Sonus Faber, right? Where they have very articulate sound profiles. Their mid and high clarity is very present. In the Lumina series, at least, they really project. It's nice. The Bowers loses it in the mids. They're not quite as clear. You don't get as much vocal depth. You don't get as much like male vocals in it. But their mid bass and bass level in the Bowers and Wilkins is pretty present. But so is the Monolith. Now, here's the thing. The Monolith B6 Encore bookshelves are like a third of the price of the other ones. They're $179 each, and I think that the Bowers and Wilkins comes in at the second highest. I think for my price they were like, because U.S. prices I don't know, but for my prices they were a little bit higher. So about $200 each for the Monolith. They're about $5 and change for the Bowers and Wilkins, and they're about $8 and change, almost $9 for the Sonus faber. So the Sonus Fabers are 3 times as much as the Monolith, and they share very similar characteristics, except for the very highs. I'll just switch again. So you get a lot of that crispy highs with the Sonus faber, which I appreciate, because I was cranking up like the EQ on the high frequency for the Monolith when I had them before. So now the Sonus faber totally fill in that space that I wanted. The Bowers and Wilkins are there as well. Depends on kind of like what you like to listen to, what your priorities are with your music. If you like laid back mids, you know, not as forward. They all have a very unique sort of flavor, but I'm definitely happy that I got a chance to do this sound demo. Anyhow, I appreciate everybody who comes to watch. I know this is a bit of an unusual style video. I wasn't sure how else to do this sort of sound comparison. So now samples of all of them are there. They're in their individual videos. So you can A, B compare them in your own tabs. This is the best way that I had to actually present them all together in one video. So I won't be on very much longer. I just wanted to do this live and just leave it up here for everybody to come and enjoy. So I appreciate those who came in. I know this was a bit rushed, and I tried to announce it ahead of time, and it's at such an awkward sort of moment where other people are doing live shows right now, so I don't want to run into their time. So I appreciate you guys coming to watch. If you appreciated this, let me know. If you think this was a little bit awkward, it wasn't loud enough, something, please let me know in the comments. I will be making another attempt. So I will be making another attempt to do something like this in the future. This was like my first attempt, so I will be, I'll be around again to do this again. And I just want to make sure that what I'm presenting is coming across the correct way through the streaming service, because it's tough to navigate. I'm not always sure how it's going to turn out, so I figured I would just try it. But I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the sound. Which one of these characters. You can listen to the individual videos if you look back in the library, the channel, they're all linked there. But in the binaural recordings, you let me know in the comments what you think of any of them and how to improve this sort of format. I want to try and find another way to do this as well. Maybe I can edit them all together and do like one video. Anyhow, thank you very much for coming. I'm going to get out of here. This has been rather fun. I can't say it's been a complete success, but I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. If you appreciate it, you can subscribe and like. If you don't, then that's okay. Just let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.